So I'd like to talk about two things that I was talking to Tim about and realised I hadn't actually covered in my project so far. So the whole point of the project was that I felt that reggaeton was, lacking in production. I felt like it could be improved upon if I mixed it with UKG and house techniques. And my own production, I felt I could reimagine it in a way that's better than reggaeton is. And then I was explaining it to Tim, and I was talking to Tim, and he was like, "Well, how have you improved upon the songs?" Well, no, how are these songs? How are the original songs bad? Have you covered that? And I realised, oh no, the I hadn't stated, but the songs I'm remixing aren't bad in themselves. It's not I'm remixing bad songs. I feel like I'm just remixing songs from a bad genre, and I'm not really remixing the songs as in using the instrumentals and reimagining them. I'm literally just using the acapellas as a placeholder to demonstrate what I'm doing. So I wanted to get rid of that misconception, realised I hadn't actually covered it in my project. And then secondly, the thing about acapellas, I talk constantly throughout the project about, logic stem splitting functions, limited, blah, 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 how to work around that. I can work around that, and that's what I'm having to do. But I realised I hadn't stated that I have to do that because there are no other reliable stem splitting options online that are free. There was one website, it's just the same as Logic, and it's more limited without paying. So it's kind of like, do you know what I mean? And then, outside of that, you can sometimes get studio acapellas for really specific songs on YouTube, but there aren't any that I could find of these songs, of course, and, well, it's very rare that you find that. And if there are any of these songs online, they will just be ones where people have created them through similar programs to the Logic stem splitting. Logic stem splitting isn't bad compared to other stem splitters. That's just the standard that stem splitters are. They're just not great, in today's world, which is, kind of does its own thing. But I just thought I'd cover these two things about me not actually just the thing about the remixes, them not being an improvement on the original songs. The original songs aren't bad, I think. In fact, they're quite good. I feel like all the ones I've remixed are 3 good reggaeton songs. It's just they are just using the lyrics, for example, as a tool to demonstrate that reggaeton as a genre can be reimagined, not these songs specifically. And I also thought it'd just be worth covering the acapella situation. Thank you.